Hey y'all, welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
And a couple weeks ago, Jen did a
It
grocery.
wasn't a couple, it was a month ago.
Oh yeah, it was a month ago. That's right, because it's once a month when we do this. She did a grocery haul, and we had done those in the past. Didn't really get a very good response. But this past one was very good, and it seemed like you all had drawn some interest to it. So it's been a month later. We had another grocery haul. Now she's going to talk you through the new one and what we have here.
So with this, what you see does not look like a lot of food, and it didn't last time. But that lasted us the entire month.
Yeah.
Now, we did go to the store when we were in Florida because we bought some seafood that we wanted to grill that night, but that was it. Like, we didn't buy groceries because we try to eat everything from our pantries, our freezers, all of our canned food, everything that we preserve for long-term and short-term. And then when we go to the grocery, it's literally for just extra stuff that most of the time the kids want, like raw vegetables, fresh vegetables, stuff that may not necessarily be in season, but I can't tell them no because it's still good for them and that's what they want. So the pantry challenge, it's not a pantry challenge.
We're eating in our pantry.
Yes, we're eating in our pantry. We're trying to be really intentional about that. So we've been doing it, we do it all the time, but hardcore, we've been doing it for a couple months now and it's going really good. We're going through a lot of stuff. We're expanding on what we eat. We're cooking a whole lot more from scratch, trying to get the kids on board with some things because they're both very picky eaters. And yeah, it's going really good. So there's a few things. When you see the stuff that we buy at the store, it doesn't look like much, but it lasts us a month. We raise all of our own meat, so we will buy stuff like bacon because we no longer have bacon. That's always the first stuff that we go through when we get our pigs back. Kielbasa because the kids love that. We don't buy dairy, so milk, cheese, yogurt, anything like that because we raise all of our own dairy animals and we make all that stuff from scratch. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so when you don't see that stuff, you're going to be like, I don't understand. People eat that. Well, we make it from the farm, so that's why it's not in the grocery haul.
And the only other thing I wanted to add, little one right there, looking creepier.
She's staring at the food.
The only other thing I wanted to add is every time we do a grocery haul, and I challenge you all to do this as well. Look at some of the stuff that you're buying and see how you can start doing that on your own farm. So like she had mentioned, bacon, right? We're buying that. That's a consistent thing that we're buying. Sausage is a consistent thing that we're buying because that's what we're running out quickly out of our pig, like she had said. So in my head is, we need more pigs.
Yeah.
We need to start raising more pigs.
And we need to start curing more of it.
Yes, exactly, for our family. And so that's kind of one of those things, like put it on the list. Like we need to do this, start taking that down. So if you do that with your own grocery hauls, you'll see they'll get slimmer and slimmer and turn into more like what you're seeing on this table.
So one bonus thing, I did tell you all on the last grocery haul that we were not going to have to be buying lettuces and stuff like that, spinach, for very much longer because ours was growing, but it wasn't ready to clip yet. So we did not buy any of that this time because ours is now big enough to clip. We're gonna clip it and then it'll grow back, clip it and grow back. So that's a plus. That's something that we've already knocked off of the grocery haul for the wintertime. Okay, so there's a quick shot of everything. We did Walmart pickup and it was $200 and this does not look like $200. You know, that will last us a month, but that's still insane. This should be like $50 a couple years ago. You all know that. It's just, it's stupid. But Walmart pickup worked this time. Sometimes we do Aldi, IGA, places like that, but this one was just convenient and that's what we got. So starting here, we got 2 packs of bacon. We got 2 packs of sausage. These are mostly for the kids for breakfast. We're trying to come up with new ideas.
And Zach.
And Zach. Wyatt got his 5-pound bag of clementines. He absolutely loves those.
This will be an unfortunate one that we just always have to have. We're
Yes.
never going to be able to grow
even
more
when it's
this
not in
year.
season.
Right.
Yeah. Grapes, those are for Raylan.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
That's all there.
Well, I actually ordered organic grapes in the bucket. I know they're more expensive, but they're way better. They didn't have that, so they substituted it with this tiny amount of grapes. So that's probably not going to last all month. That might be something that we have to go back and get.
But it is something that we can start growing.
Yes.
Like we need to be able to start doing that.
We got 2 things of kielbasa. That's also for breakfast. We got 3 packs of pepperonis, turkey pepperoni. The kids absolutely love pepperonis. They eat them for lunch, breakfast, snacks, whatever. We got some ham. That's another one for the kids. 2 bags of carrots for Wyatt. We got 2 heads of organic cauliflower. Kind of for all of us, for the kids too, but we just like to eat it raw. We got 2 reds and 2 yellow bell peppers because our garden is officially done. We got a bag of jalapenos. They're huge.
Doesn't feel right.
We're actually going to make some jalapeno moonshine with those. That's what we got those for. We got 2 tiny little heads of broccoli that are very spongy, so they weren't the freshest. Gotta love Walmart pickup. 2 bags of the blue corn tortilla chips. That's the only chips we buy, and we really, really like these. They're organic and they're just a little bit better for you. And that's it for the food.
The Ritz crackers.
Oh, Ritz crackers. Those are a little snack for the kids and for us if we make like a tuna salad or egg salad kind of thing. And then here in the back, this is kind of like one of those staple Homestead things that we always buy. Small baggies and big baggies. Whether we're freezing milk, whether we're preserving, whatever we're doing, we're always needing baggies. This stuff, actually, one of our Airbnbs had it and I really liked it, so I wanted to try it and see if I liked it as much at home. And then just some regular Dawn, just in case we don't. And also for the animals, that's what we bathe them with. And then these 2 things are also staples that we always buy: parchment paper and foil. We use more parchment paper than foil. That's just kind of if we need it. The parchment paper we use for everything.
Like covering things up.
Yes,
like
basically. If I can't find a lid or whatever, the parchment paper we use every single day, like for every meal. And we do reuse it, and sometimes we'll get the compostable if they had it, but they didn't have it this time.
So Jen was talking to you about in the haul that we're not buying lettuce anymore because we're now growing it. And I know I've shown this in the past and I've done a specific video on it, but if you're new to the channel, I want to show you such a simple way that you can grow your salad greens all winter long in any zone, and I mean it. So this is just one of our raised beds that we use throughout the year. Pick the one that's closest to your home. That's what we did, because when it's in the middle of winter and you want to clip some lettuce, you don't want to go way out there. You want to be close to your home. So let me take this off and I'll show you, but you can see right here, these are just clamps that I have down here, and this is a frost cover. Now, I probably will put plastic on it, and especially if you're in some of the colder zones, you might want to add plastic on top of this, but this is nice because it does allow rain to get through very easily, and it does protect from the frost. But let's see what's up underneath this thing. All right, so check it out. So right here we got some kale that's coming up. This is some Swiss chard that we got growing. This is some Joy Choi Chinese cabbage. Jen and I actually really love this to eat in our salads, and it's also really good like if you're wanting to do a wrap. Nice big leaves. We just love them. So these are cut and come. You can let them grow out and harvest the whole thing. However, if you keep cutting them, they'll keep growing back. Here you have some random lettuces that were kind of old, and you can tell they didn't germinate real well, but that's okay because there's plenty here. Couple weeds, and then here we have some more arugula, some other different lettuces that we have. Here's our best germination rate. These are some new ones from Haas that we got this year, but it's just some random different leafy greens, and then more arugula. We love arugula, as you can tell. So we will eat on these until next spring. About next spring, when it's really getting cold, like late or early March, we'll probably have exhausted most of this and they won't grow back anymore. Or our days will be so short that after we cut them, there's not enough time for them to come back, kind of thing. But yeah, that's gonna be our food. That's our grocery store for all of our salad greens. And I know you're like, hey, Zach, you're in a t-shirt and shorts right now. Well, we're getting a weird warm snap. Here in Kentucky, it's like this during the fall and winter times. We had 2 weeks straight of 20 degrees down into the teens, and then November came and it popped back up to the 70s, and then we're going back down. So it's crazy. That is one thing that you need to monitor, though, if you're in those kind of situations. If you do put straight greenhouse plastic over top this and you pop up to about 70 on one day, you need to take that thing off, okay? You got to take it off or you're going to cook everything in here, chance to bolt it kind of thing. So just kind of monitor your weather throughout the winter, but this is so easy. And all we did was put little hooks in here with a 1/2-inch PVC pipe, bend them over. That's it. That's all you got to do. And you can have your salad greens all winter long. All right, cover it back up just like that. All right, so it's Monday morning. We actually got the grocery haul, I think like on Friday when we got it. But the reason we wanted to bring this into Monday was to show you how we kind of kickstart the week. So Jen, once she gets her groceries and she knows what we have, she meal plans it all out. So it kind of the way that we do things is the weekends, we work a lot through the week with my actual job and then with the farm, shooting videos, stuff like that. So the weekends are our time to kind of relax and do family stuff. So you saw the breakfast that we made today was a crescent roll, which we just had one in there. I found it in the fridge, and the sausage links. So that's 100% store-bought breakfast, right? Well, on Mondays are usually like the making day. So the bread making day, getting the dough ready for all the different stuff that we're gonna have throughout the week. And that's when she really makes all the homemade stuff. So the rest of the week will be more homegrown, homemade breakfasts, lunch, and dinners. We could do that on Sundays, but like I said, it's kind of family day. Yesterday we went to her parents' house, Graybeard and Grammy Karen. They have a beautiful property, so we just kind of hung out there for a while, and then we went and ate at the lodge at Cumberland Falls, which is a beautiful little area. So we just really make sure to not try to work anything that would be classified as work and just spend all of our time with family. So having the breakfast, sausage link roll up, we can call them, or like a breakfast pigs in a blanket. And then we'll get with the rest of the meal planning for the rest of the week, which these were on the meal plan because it's something that I just thought of and I thought it'd be yummy to try. So that's where we're at there. But just to kind of give you an idea, like for snacks, like she's making ham roll-ups, energy balls, seasoned pretzels, veggies, and fruits. So that's stuff that she's going to be making today. She's also going to be making bread, hard-boiled eggs. She's going to cook a whole chicken because then we're going to have some future stuff with that chicken. And she's going to make those snacks. And then so here's kind of some of the stuff that we had planned out. Gonna have a salad for lunch and then chicken chimichangas and rice for dinner. So the one thing about when you meal plan is you can pick them for certain days and such. But the biggest thing that you need to remember is you can adjust this, but just stick to your meal plan kind of thing, and then your grocery haul will stay intact. So there you go. That is what a homesteader does in a monthly grocery haul and kind of what they eat. So we'll, as you all know, we kind of throw our meals into our videos, so just stay tuned and you'll kind of see some of these things come to reality in our videos. But we hope you all enjoyed it. Continue to give us feedback down in the comments. It really helps us mold our channel into what you're really wanting to see. And these grocery hauls seem to be a thing that you all are liking. So let us know down in the comments. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. We love y'all. Till the next one.